Imagine a world where financial stress doesn't rule your life, where you have the freedom to make decisions that are best for you, not just what you can afford. In today's video, we're going to talk about how saving your first $10,000 can unlock this reality for you. This milestone is more than just a number in your bank account. It's a gateway to financial freedom, stability, and a whole new outlook on life. Stay with us until the end, because the transformative effects of reaching that $10,000 savings mark might surprise you. And trust me, you don't want to miss these life-changing insights. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to navigate life effortlessly, while others constantly struggle to keep their heads above water financially? The difference often boils down to one critical milestone: saving your first $10,000. While it might sound modest compared to big numbers, like $100,000 or $1 million, the reality is that hitting the $10,000 mark in your savings can be a game changer. It marks the point where your financial outlook begins to shift dramatically, setting the foundation for stability, growth, and freedom. Saving $10,000 isn't just about seeing that number in your bank account. It's about fundamentally transforming how you approach money, make decisions, and manage your life. When you reach that milestone, it brings a host of benefits that can significantly impact your financial health, reduce your stress levels, and allow you to make choices based on your goals and desires, rather than constraints and fears. Today, we're diving deep into the reasons why saving your first $10,000 is such a pivotal moment, and exploring the 8 life-changing benefits that come with reaching this goal. There's a unique kind of confidence that comes from having $10,000 saved up. It's not just about the money, it's about what that amount represents. Having $10,000 in the bank signals to yourself and to the world that you are capable of setting goals and achieving them. It's a badge of financial responsibility and resilience. With this newfound confidence, you're more likely to pursue career advancements, take calculated risks, and make decisions that serve your long-term goals rather than short-term fixes. When you have $10,000 saved, you feel more secure, and that security allows you to approach life from a place of strength, not fear. This mindset shift alone can propel you toward even greater financial achievements. Another immediate benefit of having $10,000 saved is the ability to enjoy life more freely without constantly worrying about money. Imagine being able to take a weekend trip, buy that gadget you've had your eye on, or even treat yourself to a nice dinner without the nagging thought of how it will impact your finances. The truth is, when you have a solid savings cushion, these decisions become less about, can I afford this? And more about, do I want this? It's about freeing yourself from the constant anxiety that comes with living paycheck to paycheck and being able to make choices that bring joy and satisfaction to your life. With $10,000 in savings, you have the financial cushion to say no to things that don't serve you. Whether it's declining an overtime shift at work, refusing to take on a side gig that doesn't align with your interests, or avoiding high-interest debt by paying cash for large purchases, you have options, and options equal power. You no longer have to feel trapped in situations that drain your energy or don't add value to your life. This ability to say no more freely allows you to focus on what truly matters to you, whether that's spending more time with family, pursuing a passion project, or simply enjoying some well-deserved downtime. But life is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. A surprise medical bill, a car breakdown, or an unexpected home repair can throw your finances into chaos unless you have a buffer. With $10,000 saved, you can cover 99% of life's common emergencies without resorting to high-interest credit cards or loans. This financial cushion means you don't have to derail your financial goals every time life throws you a curveball. Instead, you can handle these surprises with ease, knowing you're financially prepared. This level of preparedness doesn't just protect your wallet, it protects your peace of mind. Now let's talk about investing. Investing is one of the most powerful tools for building wealth, but it can also be risky if you're not prepared. When you have $10,000 in savings, you have a solid safety net that allows you to invest without the constant fear of needing to pull out your money at the worst possible time. This cushion lets you weather market downturns and ride out the highs and lows, maximizing your potential for long-term gains. The 2 keys to successful investing are patience and having a margin of safety. With $10,000 saved, you have both. You can afford to be patient, knowing that if an emergency arises, you have cash on hand and won't need to sell your investments at a loss. For most people, financial decisions are driven by the question, can I afford this? But once you hit that $10,000 mark, your decision-making shifts. It's no longer about scraping together enough money to make ends meet. It's about making choices based on what you genuinely want. This shift is liberating. It means you're no longer at the mercy of your bank balance when deciding whether to take that spontaneous trip, buy that book, or invest in a course to advance your skills. You gain the freedom to make choices that enrich your life without the constant worry about how you'll pay for it. Reaching $10,000 in savings often marks the point where you're no longer struggling just to stay afloat. You've caught up financially, and now you can start to get ahead. When you're not bogged down by overdue bills or high-interest debt, you can focus on saving and investing more of your income. This is where the magic really happens. The more you save, the faster you reach your next financial milestones, whether it's buying a house, starting a business, or retiring early. Your money begins to work for you, and the snowball effect of compounding returns starts to take shape. One of the most profound impacts of saving $10,000 is the improvement in your quality of life. The ripple effects of saving your first $10,000 extend far beyond your bank account. You start to feel a shift in your daily life. You worry less about money. You sleep better at night. You have more mental space to think about what you truly want in life rather than just how to survive. This newfound stability allows you to invest in experiences, hobbies, and personal development that enrich your life. You can afford to take a break, travel, or pursue opportunities that you once thought were out of reach. And most importantly, you start to feel more in control of your life, more empowered to shape your future the way you want it to be. And here's a key insight. Having $10,000 saved isn't just about financial security. It also gives you a chance to capitalize on opportunities that can change your life. With this cushion, you can afford to invest in a small business idea, take a course that could boost your career, or even take some time off work to focus on personal growth. The financial stability gained from this savings goal opens doors that you didn't even know existed. Suddenly, you have the power to make decisions that could drastically improve your future, all because you've created a buffer that absorbs the financial shocks that would otherwise throw you off course. This milestone also brings about a critical psychological shift. You stop living in a state of fear and start living in a state of possibility. When you're not constantly worried about the next emergency, wiping out your finances, you can think long-term. You can start planning for your future, whether that means saving for a down payment on a house, investing in a promising startup, or even planning for early retirement. When you're financially stable, your whole mindset changes from survival mode to growth mode. Now, if you're wondering whether it's worth the sacrifice to save that first $10,000, let me assure you, it absolutely is. Not only does it provide a financial buffer that shields you from life's unexpected hurdles, but it also allows you to take advantage of opportunities that can propel you forward. Think of it like laying the first bricks of a sturdy foundation. Every dollar you save is another brick in that foundation, creating a structure that supports everything else you build in your life. And here's the best part. The skills, habits, and discipline you develop while saving your first $10,000 will serve you for a lifetime. You learn to budget effectively, prioritize your spending, and recognize the value of every dollar. These habits don't just help you reach the $10,000 mark. They set you up to achieve far greater financial goals in the future. The journey to saving $10,000 teaches you that every small action counts, that every choice you make can bring you closer to or further away from financial independence. So if you're on the journey to saving your first $10,000, know that it's not just about the money, it's about the doors that open up when you achieve it. The sacrifices you make today will pave the way for a future where you have more control, freedom, and security. Remember, $10,000 might not seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's the first step toward financial independence and a life on your own terms. If you're committed to reaching this milestone, keep pushing, keep saving, and know that everything changes when you hit that first $10,000. Your financial journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.